welcome back to Online Equestrian Lessons. I'm Katie, and in this video I wanted to show you all what I use on my horse and some of the things that I bring with me when I go trail riding. So let's jump into it. First thing that I use on my horse is a really good pad. So whatever pad is going to work best and be the most comfortable for your horse and fit the shape of the saddle and everything the best is what you want to use. I'm not really sure of the brand of this. I had actually won this, but it's a really nice thick wool felt pad. It's very contoured to the horse's back, and it's got a little wither clearance here, which is really good. So it's just a really good solid pad. It will make sure that he's staying comfortable while out on the trail. Up, and I'm going to show you all the tack that I use on him. So the first thing is that I use a nice bright orange bridle and then just his favorite bit. And I go with a roping rein instead of split reins for trail riding. But anyways, that's just kind of my setup. I like to use something bright just so, you know, the horse can be seen well when we're trail riding. And I like to use a pulling collar for trail riding, especially for going up and down hills, because it's off of the shoulder and it's not going to block their movement. So that's what I really like to use on the trail. The saddle that I use is a Bighorn. It's just a really comfy saddle. It's got a really squishy seat. I actually found this super cheap at a auction, and it is a flex tree, so it was kind of a steal of a find, but if you look out there, you will be able to find some pretty good deals. But I use a total saddle fit girth because it just really keeps the saddle in place, and it will not move around on you, even with super round horses. So I love it. This saddle has a sort of like a wide girthing system, so it really helps hold the saddle in place. I use a back strap, especially for going up and down hills. I just think it's really important. And then one thing that I do like to carry with me is one of these little blankets, especially if it is wet and cold, and you stop on your trail ride and your horse is kind of cold or wet. You can throw this on them and help them dry out and stay warm at the same time. So there's just multiple uses, and I do tie a little bit of string, so I just have some string if I need it for any repairs on any of the tack or anything. And I also have some saddle strings, lots of saddle strings, and you can just get some leather pieces and attach to your saddle. They're just really good to have on hand. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the accessories that I use out on the trail. Of the accessories that I use when I'm out on the trail, and one of them is a canteen, but I actually use this to bring for the horses if it's really dry weather and I'm not sure that the creeks are going to be full. I'll bring that, and then I will slide a collapsible water bucket into my saddle bags. That way I can make sure I can give my horse a drink out on the trail. But I really only bring that if I'm pretty sure that everything's going to be dried up. So, and then I like horn bags just so I don't have a lot of weight on his back, where his back would be a little bit more sensitive. So in here I have some sponges that I can wet down to cool him off or to cool me off or the other riders. I have a little pair of waterproof matches. I don't know, just sort of like a safety thing. Let me open this. I've got toilet paper with a sack so we don't leave anything anywhere. So little waterproof matches, sponges, they're just really good to have. I can put my phone in here, and then on the other side, I've got water bottles. So I can put 2 water bottles here. So that should be enough depending on how long the trail ride is. If it's going to be longer, I'll bring more. So anyways, guys, that's just kind of a look. I will also make sure that I'm wearing my helmet, but I will do another video on kind of what trail riders should wear to protect them from the elements and the sun and everything you might encounter on a trail. So anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, comment down below, and please subscribe. Thank you.